Good morning. It's Friday, May 22nd. Have the day off. Have the day off so I can get things ready for tomorrow. In 25 and a half hours, my friends should be here. I haven't gotten to hang out with them in months. So, big things are making sure I'm actually ready for the game and that the room is ready to record in. I still got that pile of stuff on the floor. I got some trash here I need to get out. That needs to go stored somewhere. I probably need to vacuum at least once more. Yeah, okay. So there's things like that. So there's some general things outside of the room as far as just getting the place clean, since I'm having people over, that I would like to definitely do. Probably start with that. I actually think probably start with, I have this hard disk drive. I think I'm going to reconfigure things so that I get a monitor on Jester and put the hard drive in, because I guess I need to make sure that I can do a hard drive scan and that it tests good, because otherwise I have an issue. So I'll probably need to start with that, and then think before really working on other stuff in there. I need to do some stuff in the kitchen just for cleanliness around the place. I had a bunch of dirty dishes, both for keeping the place clean and making me feel better about it. I'll do that. And I got, you may have noticed over time that the mountain of stuff is just built up in here. And I'm not getting through it all. But I can tidy it up a bit. I think if I tidy it up a bit, then the box of computer parts boxes can go in there. So probably why the hard drive is testing, that's what I'll work on. So it's been maybe an hour around, not too much more than that at least. And I've done a fair bit. I did another vacuum around the house, and I'll have to do more. Basically, in between each step of cleaning, if I go around and vacuum, it helps me not spread more stuff that got knocked to the floor around the house more. So, good to regularly do. I got the hard drive put into the computer, and it's recognized. It's formatting. We're at 14%. I'm of course doing the slower format where it will also check for bad sectors or whatever and make sure to work around those. But so I'm getting that formatted. I will soon have the hard drive in there, and then the computer will be on the hardware side built to at least to the level that I'd designed it at originally. I still have a few things I want to buy to upgrade it, hopefully sooner than later, but as far as what I originally ordered to say this, we can get going with this, I'll have that at that point. And I've just continued to come up with more trash. I'll have to do a run out to the dumpster. But in the kitchen, I got dishes loaded up and going. It wasn't quite full, but I'm like, let's just get it going and get things cleaned. I also did a fair bit of tidying up right in here, and got that box of boxes in there. So that's good. Now, for one thing, this chair takes up space and it's garbage. But it's garbage I don't want to get rid of until I have gotten the replacement for it. Last time I went to IKEA, they were out of it. They didn't have it available, and that was just shortly before it actually broke, I think. And then at the point where I'd saved up money again for an IKEA trip, the world shut down, and IKEA's been closed, so I can't go now. But it's like I'm keeping it until I've replaced it. Otherwise I'll get complacent and not replace it. But yeah, so there's that. But otherwise I've tidied up quite a bit in here. I need to actually clean down surfaces. But right now I'm hungry. I'm gonna make some pizza rolls. I got a bag of 120 when I was at Walmart last. So I'm gonna make some breakfast. So I'll have a bite to eat, and then get back to work. Continue tidying up. So I got at least a round of trash out. I actually took some time on the computer and I ordered the cables I'll need, the DVI and the DisplayPort cables, so that I can move it to having both computers on both screens and just switching them with the monitor inputs. Because as I'm, have this up to watch the progress, which I'm like almost to 50% progress on formatting. Not quite, almost there. So, we're making progress. We're going good. Yeah, as I've been watching that, I've been down to one monitor over here, and I'm like, I hate being on one monitor. I mean, I do like editing work, and to do editing, I need two screens. I have like the actual work I'm doing on one, and all of the resources and things I need to do that work on the other. Yeah, so doing that, and then I had the pile of stuff on the floor here from cleaning the shelves, and I just moved it up on the table. It's not cleaned up yet, but I think moving it on the table will help me to go through it. I think I'm probably just going to try and find space in one of these baskets that it can mostly go in, but I'll make sure none of it's garbage or things like this. This is tape. Tape has a spot. Tape goes in this very messy closet in the stack of tape. Alright, that's one thing put away. Now, for the rest of it. And the last hour, maybe two, probably, has been spent here. I got all the stuff, most of it put in the thing, and so that's all tidied up. This is all prepping for tomorrow's game. I reread all the notes, pulled out like some dice that I know I'll need. I rewrote notes about like current active effects on players, because they've prepared for this. They got like mind blank. I think a lot of the battle depends on the ability for me to dispel mind blank. Yeah. And I've modified some creatures to give that a chance, although it's still, they have to make a high DC, so yeah. Because that's definitely prep work that they did there. But still, so I've basically got things on this side of actually like knowing what's going on ready, so I'm gonna get this set off to the side. So I got out these couple of mats so they can flatten out overnight, and they'll do so underneath this mat, which I will also be using, because I need 3 mats for tomorrow, and I figure best way to do it is just to have them all drawn out, one on top of the other. Actually, I'm gonna get out the fourth one I have too, so that there can be a blank one on top and they don't know what's coming. Ha ha ha. And so at like 4:30, I'm pretty happy with where I am. I'm at 92% on the formatting, so that's going along pretty good. In here, I've got things all cleaned, mats leveling out for tomorrow, all my notes and stuff for the game prepared. I put the GM screen up to make that shelf not look empty. Here I've cleaned the kitchen. Actually, I used vinegar on the surfaces to clean them because I found out that's a cleaning thing. So it worked pretty well. So I got things cleaned in here. I guess I could put away the clean dishes, but vacuumed a few times. I have a little more trash to take out, but I'll do that. For the most part, though, things have been coming together. I'm feeling pretty good as far as being ready to game tomorrow. Cool. Very cool. And some good news is I convinced myself not to like go out for dinner, but just to make something, which is good, of course. The bad news is since I made one of these delicious frozen pizzas, I'm gonna end up with crumbs all over the countertop again. Oh well. It's like, it happens. But yeah, so I'll have that. And then probably by the time that's done, the drive has finished formatting. I got my 3.63 terabyte free space. Man, the amount of drive space that you don't actually get to use is really noticeable on larger drives, isn't it? But yeah, so now I have a drive for me to end. Like, I can move stuff over, but really I should probably just shut this down so I could give the monitor back to Ginevra and edit. So I did at least get a vlog up, and otherwise spent a couple hours just chatting with my buddies on Discord. Deserved it. I got everything ready for tomorrow, and also let me have the opportunity to remind a couple of them about tomorrow. I think I'm going to send a text tonight, as it seems Austin had forgotten. I brought it up and he's like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Remember, I sent out a message like a few days ago." He's like, "Oh, I'd have forgotten that." So I'll send out a message to make sure no one else did. But it's exciting. I get to see my friends tomorrow, get the game tomorrow. Should be fun. But we will call it evening. Thank you for joining me. Join me as my journey continues. Bye.